There is an item that is severely underrated. It requires a lot of skill, which is probably the cause of it getting shafted, but it has insane upside when you take a step back. This item deserves a lot more loves than it has been getting, as it is a top 10 item in my books. So, hear me out when I say the boomerang flower is the most underrated item in Mario Kart. If you approach an average Mario Kart player, they'd probably say a boomerang flower is a mid item. Not very good, but not the absolute worst item you could get. They would probably put the boomerang flower in C tier, along with the fire flower, green shell, and piranha plant, but I disagree. The boomerang flower is a high B tier to a low A tier in my books, and here are the reasons why. The boomerang flower. You throw it 3 times, then it's gone. What's so special, you may ask? Well, the boomerang flower soars above the green and red shell for a few reasons. Number 1, its strength. Usually when trailing a green or red shell, you're safe from other shells. But boomerang flowers, much like a super horn, can break the items protecting a player. It can also hit more than one player and hit players on the way back to the person who threw it. It's also valuable protection, negating almost any projectile thrown at you. You also get 3 uses of it, making it more effective than a single shell, and arguably better than triple greens, as you can be hit after you lose a shell. It also will not bounce backwards and hit you, as green shells tend to do that if thrown forward. Number 2, it chains very, very well. Say you have a mushroom in your second slot and you want to take a shortcut, but also have a boomerang flower in your first slot. You can throw your boomerang flower and have it switch spots with the mushroom, while still retaining 2 use of it, making it better than triple greens or reds. Finally, it's hard to dodge. The boomerang flower gives no alert on the players, unlike red shells, so opponents have no warning. The only way to dodge a boomerang is a super horn, star, boo, or bullet. Opponents will also have to worry about not only the throw, but the return as well, on its last throw. It'll also bounce off walls and can hit players farther up. Also, say you're in the bottom of the pack and need some new items. If you throw your boomerang and then take a double box, you'll have successfully changed your item, which makes boomerang flowers infinitely better than an item on a timer like a fire flower or piranha plant.